Hi, I'm Hannah, your head girl.
And I'm Angus, your head boy.
Since it is Pride Month this month, we thought it was appropriate to do an assembly on the LGBT+. Some of you may know more than others about the subject, and today we're just going to educate you on it.
So without further ado, we're just going to hand you over to our clan leaders to present to you our presentation on Pride Month.
Hi, I'm Eva.
And hi, I'm Pierce, and we are Ocean Clan leaders.
Our slide is just on what is Pride Month. So Pride Month is to celebrate the LGBTQ+ community, with lots of parades and marches taking place all over the world. However, with coronavirus still in place and social distancing measures still in place, things will be a little different this year.
A lot of events have been postponed or cancelled, but the celebrations have continued on Zoom, TikTok, and other social media platforms, keeping people connected and celebrate.
Hi, I'm Kate. And I'm Mary. My pronouns are she, her, and we are your Fingal Clan leaders.
So as you can see, LGBT+ has a lot of acronyms to it. So we have decided to tell you about some of them. First off, we have the term gay, which is a man who is attracted to another man. There's also lesbian, which is the other end, which is a woman attracted to a woman. There is also bisexual, which is any person who is attracted to two or more genders. We also have queer, which is an umbrella term for anyone who identifies as not heterosexual or is questioning their sexuality.
Pansexual is a sexuality where a person is attracted to anyone regardless of their gender identity. Asexual is when you have little or no sexual attraction, which is quite similar to aromantic, where you have little or no romantic attraction. Something to keep in mind about asexuality: people who are asexual do have romantic relationships. People who are transgender has a different gender identity or expression to the one they were born with. Some popular acronyms that are used within the transgender and non-binary community are AFAB and AMAB. The first one is assigned female at birth, and the second one is assigned male at birth. Non-binary is an umbrella term of someone whose gender identity is outside the male and female binary. What's important to remember about this is that gender is a spectrum. It's not just male and female.
Hi, I'm Neve. And I'm Kate, and we are the Dermot Clan leaders. We're going to be talking about Scotland's achievements. Thankfully, Scotland has come a long way in becoming more accepting of the LGBTQ+ community and heading towards further equality. Same-sex relationships were legalised in Scotland in 1981, and same-sex marriage was legalised over 40 years later. Scotland's first Pride March was in Edinburgh in 1995, and since then we have had Pride events all over Scotland and widespread education on the topic.
Alan Turing and the £50 note. A £50 note has been created to celebrate the life of Alan Turing. Alan Turing was a mathematician and code breaker. He was responsible for breaking the Germans' code during World War II. He was convicted of gross indecency for being a gay man in 1952. He was never able to continue his work for the government due to the conviction or to be able to live as an openly gay man, so he committed suicide in 1954. The release of the £50 note coincides with what would have been the computer pioneer's birthday.
Hello, I'm Ewan.
Alright, I'm Anish, and we're your new Summerlid Clan leaders.
So, despite the large amount of progress that has already been made, there are still things that need to be done. For example, the UK government has said that it has no plans to legally recognise non-binary as a gender identity, despite a recent petition calling for recognition, amassing over 130,000 signatures.
Workplaces also need to improve inclusivity, especially among the trans community. Schools also need to work on proactively preventing homophobic and transphobic behaviour.
Here are some useful resources if you're worried, confused, or even just want to find out more about the LGBT+ community.
So I've got a very important message that I need to read out to you guys. So over the last 18 months, a number of health organisations such as NHS Greater Glasgow and also Clyde have been working together in partnership to create a survey which has created questions for over 180 LGBT+ people and over 18 organisations. Now these people have provided their answers to the questions and they have created a survey from this, and we would like you guys to answer this survey for them. It means a great deal to them, and it'll only take about 20 minutes of your time. Thank you.
And finally, here are some famous people who are a part of the LGBT+ community. Thank you for listening.
Thanks very much to all the members of the Senior Pupil Leadership Team for leading their first online assembly. It was enjoyable, it was informative, and there was lots of helpful links there that will be of some use to folk. So that's the penultimate assembly of the term. There'll be one last assembly on the last day of term when I'll take the opportunity to say goodbye and good luck and holiday wishes, and I'll see you all then. Thanks very much all. Bye.